Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I want to take 5 minutes of your time to give you a quick update on the MAPS expansion project. This is part of the responsibility that we have to inform the community and get the approval. So the three things I want to cover: why we are doing it, what we are doing it, and how we are going to do it. So this project started in 2019, towards the end of 2019, when we realized that preparing for last year's Ramadan and also the programs and classes that we are having, that we found ourselves there's an acute shortage of space, whether it was for educational purposes, whether it was for people wanting to reserve from our own programs, or other organizations that wanted to use community's facility, this facility for providing large service to the community, whether it is PACE, Al-Mihrab, 15 different organizations that routinely come and offer their programs in the masjid. We also had lack of space from Sunday school. At one point, we had to turn away 50 students from attending the class because we had lack of space. We couldn't offer a number of other programs such as medical clinic. So we have to time the medical clinic in a way that Sunday school ended, and we had to completely vacate the place, give ourselves an hour before the classroom turned into a medical clinic. So that was the space situation that we had. So we started the project, investigation of the project. As part of that, we had a number of people from different aspects of the MAPS who were consulted in terms of what we need and how we can use the space. So we wanted more classrooms. We wanted to be able to provide more ability for people to reserve rooms for special programs. When you have MAP services, we wanted to be able to have more space for them to offer their services. And also in Ramadan, even without the pandemic, this hall used to be very full. And we wanted to find a way to provide more space to the community. And also I talked about at the annual celebrations that this place is going to become a highly residential area. We anticipate a significant growth that is going to happen. So what we did was we said, how can we get more space? So are we able to find what is available to us that is not effectively used, and can we convert it into a usable space? One of them was the storage place that you see. On Fridays, you can see that there's a place where you can buy lunch. That used to be a rented place, but when the lease expired, we chose not to renew the lease because we felt we needed the space for our use. Secondly, behind this is the north side. Behind this, there is a space that is not being used. So we decided that if you effectively utilize the unused space, we can get 10% more capacity, almost 4,600 square feet. The existing place is about 43, you can get 10 more. It will be 6 rooms consisting of classrooms and MPRs and additional storage space. We expect that this is going to be, we know that we have gotten bids, it's going to be $1 million in cost, approximately slightly less than $200 a square foot. And we think that if you use this place and rent it out, we can generate $100,000 a year in additional revenue, either because of education we provide or through rentals we provide. Effectively, you can look at us in 10 years, we'll recoup the cost, plus we will be able to have more space to use and provide services to the community. So where we are, so it's a long process. We started it, and when the pandemic started, the city kind of shut down, so our process got delayed. But alhamdulillah, right now, the architect completed the drawings, the city approved the permits, we have hired a project manager that will represent us. We have been soliciting bids. As you can tell, this is a time where there's a construction boom happening. So even getting contractors, even the people, prospective bidders has been challenging, but we got alhamdulillah bids. We met with the potential bidders. We've identified one, and the next step is part of the process we are going to go through. So assuming the General Assembly approves this, the construction will start early June, and they requested 3.5 months, so that by the time in fall, inshallah, there's some level of normalcy that we will be able to have additional space to continue. So you can see the space, this is the north side, area 1. This is behind this. and south side is that one. And then there is a storage space that is available that we will have. So together, all of that will be 4,600 square foot. So what does it take right now? So by the General Assembly, by the bylaws of MAPS, any expense that is over 20% of our annual budget, which is $3 million, approximately 600,000, requires approval of the General Assembly before we as a board can undertake this. So therefore, we are coming to the General Assembly, and this update is part of letting you know why we need this project. A significant number of hours and time has gone into this, and inshallah that with your support, we will be able to continue. So part of the bylaw says that the President can call for a special meeting of General Assembly, which will be inshallah this coming Friday. The reason for the timeliness of this is because we have bids that already sort of expired today. We have asked them for a 2-week extension to be able to get the approvals, and inshallah we will be able to, once the General Assembly is over, depending upon the outcome, we will be able to proceed. So how will it work is that come next Friday, when you come for Jummah, to make it easy for you, anybody who is a voting member can come and cast their ballot. It will be a simple question that says, do you approve of this MAP expansion project costing about $1 million? You say yes or no. If a simple majority says yes, we will proceed with the project. So that's the process. You will ask, who is a voting member? Well, anybody, if you voted in the past, then you're a voting member. If not, you can go there. If you're not a voting member, this is a great opportunity for you to register yourself and become a voting member. So we will have one of us and the staff will be there. They will verify your name. You will provide your driver's license, and they will give you a ballot. You fill it out. If for some reason you are unable to come because you're sick or COVID reasons you don't want to come, the procedure we have at this time is that you can request a ballot by electronically, and we will issue that to you. And there will be an email, I will send it out, inshallah, that will detail the process. But what I want you to remember is that come next Friday, between Jummah and Taraweeh, end of Taraweeh, you'll have opportunity to come and cast your ballot if you're a voting member. By chance you're not a voting member, you can register and become a voting member. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I will be there outside along with other board members. If you have questions at the time, you can ask me. Assalamu alaikum.